Hello and welcome to the Do Not Cancel Me podcast. Today, me and Game will be we'll just be ranting about stuff. If this does not sound of the
Yes,
highest
like we do all
quality,
the time.
we do this a lot. If this is not sound of high quality, it is our first episode and we've never done something this big before. Anyways, um,
Or at all.
I just experienced this right now as I was beginning to start the recording. So I went to go take a swig from my water bottle, and I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but
hmm
when you go to take a drink from a water bottle, like, all the ice cubes are melted into really small and they hit the back of your throat, and it feels like bugs. Do you ever get that?
I've had that before. Yeah,
I
all the time.
freaking hate it because I'm kind of bug phobic. I don't know why, but I am. I just can't. I no, I just don't do bug.
Well, come on, Brett. It's 2021. You can't be phobic of that kind of stuff anymore.
Yep, I guess so. I just can't help it. I really hate bugs. Um, so, huh. You want to start with something now? After I went on that little question?
That little spiel.
Yes. Oh, that wasn't really a spiel, I would say.
I don't know.
You just.
Um, yeah, I just watched a ranking of all Friday, not Friday the 13th, all of the Freddy movies, the Nightmare on Elm Street movies.
Ah,
And I must say I agree.
with the video?
Yes, it's the video was a YouTuber called Dead Meat. He does horror movie breakdowns and kill counts.
Mm,
And occasionally he does other stuff like he did today.
mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was a video from today.
Okay.
But Jay Schlatt live just posted a video.
Oh God, I really. That's great. What is it?
Today was a good day.
I don't think it was today. I don't think you have enough time to record it for today.
No, he didn't. he didn't record it today
Obvious.
and post it today.
So it was like
He
5 days ago
pre-recorded
was
it.
a good day.
Yeah.
Ah, does Lunar Client? I just realized Lunar Client does not have the Optifine torch holding, or if you hold a torch, the stuff gets reduced.
Dynamic lights.
Yeah. Oh, let me
Mm.
just see if it's in there.
I feel like this is working against itself because we're just playing Minecraft in the background. We could just record the
Yeah, well,
Minecraft.
I'm gonna be strip mining, so
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna be chilling here. Anyways, so let's find something to rant about. Jeez, we really should have planned for something else other than.
Well, I know the perfect place to find something to rant about, and that's Twitter.
I don't have Twitter,
I
but
don't
I see
either.
a
I'm
lot.
just
I
gonna
see a
go
lot of
on
Twitter.
I'm just gonna go on like twitter.com.
I really don't want to say something that'll get us canceled. The only slight stuff to get us
Well, that's
canceled.
the entire point of the podcast, Brett.
But
You came up with the name.
I did come up with the name. You're correct. But I mean, it's still a lot of stuff is. I don't know. I'll just have to explain later. Um, Geez, yeah, we really should have planned for something in.
Yeah, we should have planned something for for today. Um,
Huh. Let's see. Oh, I found something. What's your opinion on the Hypixel um the Hypixel Minecraft server shutting down?
I did not know that it did.
Yeah, so is that shut down for good? But the high pixel. So for some reason, the high pixel servers just crashed, and people are really mad because Minecraft's blown up in the past like
Yeah.
year. So a bunch of people are getting mad and trying to cancel Hypixel, which makes no actual sense. So why are you
Yeah.
canceling them for something they can't control? Servers shutting down.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it happens a lot. I mean, their servers almost shut down in May because they had the uh, high Skyblock event, which
Yeah.
uh, kind of
And
which
and
awarded them
everything
their highest player count ever. So
yeah,
it's definitely
tech can only take so many people at one time.
exactly. So it's had a great surge within the past weeks. So yeah, there we go. I was wondering why everything was so dark in my cave, and I realized I didn't have my brightness up. It was on moody, which I don't.
Isn't that like bedrock 0 on the scale?
Yeah, it's just it's so weird. Um, what's your opinion on design changes for companies?
This is a good one.
Because I
I've
know
been
J
thinking
Schlatt's
about
already
this a
got
lot
over it, but I
recently.
have a very different opinion than J Schlatt.
I have a very similar opinion to J Slat,
So I'm not trying to copy
but
J Schlatt.
still a pretty big difference. In that I don't like how, because eventually, at what point does every company just become a different colored line or a circle or something like that? I don't like specifically Discord. The word Discord means like kind of chaotic, right? So, um,
I've never thought of that. Wow, I've never
when they
realized
brought
that.
when they brought up in the update info that they didn't like their, well, not that they didn't like it, but that the logo for it was like offsides or like something like that. I couldn't see it. I never noticed it, but
And you
bringing
have
it,
severe ADHD, not
not
ADHD.
severe,
Wait, is it
OCD.
ADHD? OCD.
No, it's OCD. I don't have severe OCD. I don't even have prescribed OCD. I'm just like
I don't
sometimes
think
if
people
something's
really
off.
prescribe OCD.
Yeah, psychologist.
It's they do not describe it. Really? I thought
Yeah.
that, but I
No, it's a
mean,
psychological thing
I
that
guess it
people
is a
get prescribed.
psychological thing, but it's not like
Psychological.
um freaking really, really, really important that psychologists should prescribe it. It just means you
Well, it
have,
depends on the severity. Like mine is just like I can honestly see something that's completely offsides and it'll bother me, but I'm like I can still be like, "Yeah, what the hell? I don't care."
yeah, okay.
But a lot of people are like everything in their house needs to be exactly the way they need it. If something is off, then they'll spend the whole day trying to fix it. Like
Yeah.
they could be that like that kind of severity.
Yeah, and that is an issue.
Yeah.
So,
But I remember seeing a Pringles commercial, like one of the first Pringles commercials since they changed the logo. And every time I go past it in the store or I see the commercial, I think, well, there was no point to changing the logo. Like all they did was take away the line work.
correct.
All they
The
did,
old logo was
all that
just,
it was nice. Literally, the only difference was the line work because now it's just a circle and like a mustache.
I mean, the only reason I could really come up for it is that it was cheaper to print on the freaking bottles.
Well, yeah, but since when does Pringles care about like
But they would have done that
I'm
years
I
ago.
yeah, if that was an actual issue.
Yeah, this is just
Because
strictly to keep up with the thing that's
yeah.
going on. So, I
A
mean,
lot of people like to bring up Firefox, but like, who uses Firefox?
no one uses. My aunt uses Firefox. She lives in the middle of a desert though, so
Ah,
makes sense. Um, uh, yeah, no, I actually support a lot of companies change. Not like support a lot. Again, I think Pringles, no point. But I do think
yeah.
that things should update. Things should, you know, get revised. So I actually don't like the old Discord logo. I don't like the colors of it specifically. It is too um uh, not blue, but too purple. It's just it's way too faded, and I just yeah.
I I I don't have a problem with the colors. Like, I definitely got used to the old blurple that they use. That's what they call it, by the way.
I mean, I did too. Blurple?
I got, yeah, blurple, like
Never knew that.
purple but BL instead of a P.
That's pretty
Um
good. Like
um but I got used to the old colors, so putting like the more vibrant blurple in. I don't think they should have named it blurple. I don't think they should have recolored blurple. I think they should have just made it a different color.
mm-hmm.
Because everybody who was on Discord got used to, well, who knew that it was called blurple, saw the color and like, oh yeah, that's the good old blurple from Discord.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't really argue. The new color does look better. I
The
mean,
new color does look nice,
it
yeah.
still is a blurple, but it's just way less faded. Because the old one, it's so faded. Oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm going insane. So many diamonds I found in a row. Um.
Wow. Nice.
Anyways, so I mean, it that's one I definitely support. What's some other brands that did stuff? Some other I mean, Firefox. It definitely. I don't use it, but it definitely has gotten worse. They should have stopped. Okay, what I don't understand is the freaking Google drives. Why do people not like those?
Yeah.
I like them.
Wait. Which one's that again?
Like a Google
Like, what
Drive.
changes?
So you know they changed what Google Drive, Google, just all those stuff is what they look like. So it's like Gmail. It used to be red and white, but now it's the Google logo colors.
Yeah.
I like that. I mean, it it looks nice to me.
You know, I have to agree with you. It does look a lot better.
It does.
Uh,
I mean,
like the original red white Gmail, it doesn't really make too much sense, right?
yeah, it doesn't.
Like, especially with Google's colors being so iconic.
Yeah, I mean, yes, definitely. I mean, they've been around 4 years. It's like number one browsing freaking site. I mean, it's definitely why would they not do the colors to just say, hey, this is Google?
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, Gmail looked like it was made by YouTube for red and white. I mean, it definitely deserves a change. It,
Definitely.
I, that's one I totally am like, yeah, we needed that one. So that's
Yeah.
some other brands that changed their logo. You want to know what brand has never changed their logo?
What?
NASA.
You know, that's probably not true. I'm sure they've had design changes. I'm gonna look that up real
But
quick.
never like,
Never so big that people complained about it.
yeah. I do not like the ones that just look like someone messing around in MS Paint though.
Yeah.
Like just the lines in word text. Plus the
Oh, yeah, it did
okay,
change for a while because it went from NACA from 1915 to 1958, and then it went to the, like, the
and
orbiting NASA logo that you see now. But there's also the NASA logo, with like the curvy letters. There's that and the blue circle one.
Okay.
But yeah, nothing so big that people were to
Argue it. But I
um
mean, I don't think
yeah.
people really argue. It's the government. Um,
They're not really allowed to argue.
it's the freaking government. Who's gonna
I don't
argue with
like
the
them putting
government of
chemicals
the
in the water.
UN?
They're turning the friggin' frogs gay.
Got frogs gay. That's probably not good to say during Pride Month. Um, uh, you're fine to say though. Your pant.
It's fine to say it's a meme.
It is a meme.
It's an old meme.
It's a really old meme.
I'm pretty sure it's an outdated meme.
Is that guy still around? What's his name? Or has he been canceled?
Uh, he has to have been by now, right? Well, Infowars, the guy from
Info. Yeah.
Infowars,
I don't think so. I don't think you're allowed to cancel the
Alex
news.
Jones.
Alex Jones. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you're allowed to cancel the news. Go try and cancel ABC 7.
Well, it's not really the news. It's like it's like conspiracy theories, right?
I guess yeah, but it's disguised as the news. I mean, which was the last news station you saw get canceled?
You know, that's a good point.
Exactly, you can't cancel the news.
Unless
The
they do
news can
something
do
like
anything.
horrific.
No, they could do something horrific and still get away because you can't cancel the news. Jeez. Um, so yeah, you just can't cancel them.
So, back to the simplified logos. I feel like people get mad, especially at the Firefox one, because it used to be obvious that it's a fox with a flaming tail going around the earth because it's internet source.
Yes, now it's two colors that got painted on a
Now,
canvas.
yeah, and eventually it started devolving more, but it still looked like a fox going around the earth. Um, the point at which they should have stopped in simplification
Was when it was
was
still a fox.
was when you could tell it was a fox. It had a paw, and um, it was pretty much a blue marble that it was going around, but it still had some like
Yeah, they should have said that was a
visible
nice logo.
land. Yeah.
Now it's not even a
Uh,
fox, just an orange stripe.
now it's just yeah an orange stripe going around like a not even a blue marble anymore because they just took that out. It's just a circle. Like no,
Hmm. All right, I have something else that we could argue.
go. Ooh,
Stacks or Pringles?
okay.
Because I know you're big.
I'd
You're
like to
big
hear
on this
your
topic.
opinion first. I'm not big on the topic. I just have a very strong opinion toward it.
Um,
Not a very strong opinion, just my preference.
See, I don't actually eat stacks or a lot of. I don't eat a lot of Pringles either. But I mean, I
Uh,
just I definitely think that stacks copied Pringles. Just like
let me give some context on where I'm coming from. So,
yeah,
pretty
you
much
you say your argument.
every like Saturday, um, my aunt and her son come over to do laundry because they live in an apartment and they don't want to go to their laundry thing. Um, and at the same time, my other aunt comes over for laundry, but she stays for the weekend. Um, but anyway, uh, my cousin, my aunt's son, loves Pringles. Like you could tell him, "Hey, we're going to Stater Brothers or we're going to Target, and do you want anything?" And it's pretty much scripted that he says, "Yeah, I want Pringles." So we pretty much get Pringles every time, and there's always a deal on them, so it's like three for the price of two or something. And my family always gives in to like um the deals that they have, even if they like hardly make a difference.
I just bought 4 dish soaps for 4 5, so yeah, I'm that too. I came back
um,
holding 4 dish soaps to my dad, and he just looked at me like, "What the frick?" Um,
um, but uh, so I've had Pringles a lot, like a lot. Um, and my at one point, my mom she said this to me. She never. I don't think she even remembers saying it to me. Um, because all the seasoning is on like the backside of the Pringle, right?
correct. And this is what everyone.
She brought up that that the curved side was supposed to go on your tongue, because it's a good shape for your tongue. And I was like, well, all the seasoning's on the backside, so that's kind of counterintuitive. Then I started trying out stacks more, Lay's stacks, which is just Lay's Pringles,
Hmm.
and all of their seasoning was on the side that she said you're supposed to put your tongue on because it's like putting a circle peg into a circle hole.
Hmm.
So that's pretty much the only reason I like stacks more. Is because they have the seasoning on the right side.
Okay, yes, you've told me this multiple times. That's what I'm waiting for. You get for. See, I don't eat potato chips a lot, so I don't have. I was mainly bringing this up for you to rant about this, but from my point, I actually don't have an opinion. I don't really eat stacks, or I eat Pringles sometimes, but if anything, I just eat regular uh potato chips, just plain barbecue um Lay's. But you want to know what's better than that? The kettle cooked barbecue Lay's. Have you ever had that?
I don't think I. I think I actually have.
It's the
Um,
crunchy, crispier ones.
yeah, they used to sell those at Dysinger on like Wednesdays.
Do you mean Walker?
No,
Oh,
Dysinger.
Dessinger?
Um, yeah, they'd always have the Wednesday sale outside.
Yeah?
Selling. Yeah, they used to sell
I just left
those.
so quick when I was at Dysinger. I was out the gate
Yeah.
and already home. When you walk the gate, I was already home. So,
No, I'd
um,
always stay a little later because, like, my grandpa was talking to his friends,
yeah.
and I was screwing around with like Gabriel or someone.
There's that one rich kid that ate Subway every day.
Wait, no, I was gonna say Abhishek. He's vegetarian.
Yeah, no, but he had Subway and or Chick-fil-A or McDonald's or like Burger King every day.
I don't know. I
Screw
don't
it. Bring
remember
another
that. I
yearbook.
always I I never like actively looked around at other people. I pretty much just stayed in my own group. Every now and then I'd talk to other people, but never like, hey,
Hmm.
yo, come sit over here.
Yeah, no, neither me. What's his name? Because I really, 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 I don't say hated him. I just didn't really hang out with him. He used to always get Subway though. I'm looking at my yearbook. I don't see him.
I don't know.
Huh. Kyle. Kyle Hagerman.
Oh, Kyle. Yeah, he did always have. His parents got a Tesla. Um, and my grandpa's telling me this because that was one of his mom was one of my grandpa's friends.
Hmm.
Um, he got a Tesla, and he and his mom and his dad, I think, went up to Vegas. And they said that they got rid of the Tesla because it had horrible mileage on it.
Yeah,
Uh, but that just pushes the point further that they were pretty rich.
definitely. Yeah, I mean, he had Subway every day.
Yeah,
His mom was always not working. I mean,
I don't even know what she did.
she didn't do anything, I bet.
Mm,
Stay at home.
Yeah.
I mean, he had Subway every single. He never had a packed lunch. Yeah, I remember you always had Kyle Hagerman and Kyle
Hagerman.
Huang, which I mean,
Yeah,
teachers
everybody would
teachers
everybody would make
hated.
comments.
Yeah, teachers hated having those two in their class because if there's two people in the class, same name, they'll just say Kyle
Kyle
last
H.
name, but they both have names with H. So one was Kyle Hagerman, one was Kyle Wong. So you had to go through actually say the full through whole name.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Uh,
mean,
so change of topic. What
please.
is what are your thought what are your thoughts on Minecraft splitting their update into two big updates?
I honestly really dislike it for one reason.
And why is
I
that?
feel like they gave themselves too long to finish it. I feel like they're giving themselves too much of a pat on the back. Cause
I yeah,
they, I mean, they gave themselves to December. I feel like it ain't gonna take that long.
like when did 1.17 come out? That's going to be 1.18, right?
Yeah, it's what? No, it's gonna be 1.17 part two.
Ah,
So it's gonna be the first 1.17.2.1.
yeah, it came out. Oh, it only came out June 8th.
Yeah, it came out this month.
Yeah, I have a poor sense of time.
I don't. Um, so I mean, they just it took. It's like just how do I explain this? They they're trying to fix some of the generation with the caves, probably not the cliffs. Um, so they give themselves a little longer
Well, I mean,
to.
even now they had a like small update. I don't know if it was an update, but they're working on the variations of how much ore is being put out even today, before the caves and cliffs actually got released.
Yeah, see that's
Because that actually got screwed up in the crossfire.
well, it wasn't as bad for Java, but for Bedrock, diamonds would were like 50% or 90% freaking 50 to 90% less what is it called?
Frequent.
Frequent. Yeah, they just would not show up for people. So people were having a
Yeah.
really hard time on Bedrock starting a new world. So they just it they were then that now like it's fixed. They have they just patched it in the latest 1.17.2. For Java, I'm still getting common ores. I mean, even in the new chunks. Um,
Mm.
but um, I just it I I think they gave themselves to. I feel like they're gonna finish it by that time. Although they obviously will, but they could do it a little sooner. I mean, if they can't, it's fine. I don't know a lot about coding, but from
What
what I
about
know,
the textures of the new update?
you already know I replaced the ore textures, so.
Yeah. he
I do
if you
not
don't
like the new textures.
if you don't know, on Vanilla Tweaks, you can get a resource pack that changes all of the ores back to what they used to look like before the ore texture update. I personally don't mind it. I think it looks just fine.
I
Um,
hate it with all my life.
I do have a Vanilla Tweaks resource pack that makes redstone like lit and unlit. So that's one reason I keep it. But either way, I don't really mind it. I think it does add some variation.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't know. I just It's just I mean the only thing I don't like about the texture pack
Mm,
is copper. They changed copper. I only wanted the ores that have always been around to go back. Because, I mean,
hmm.
emerald has always been a different ore shape, you know? So,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with that being a different one. It still is different now, too. But they made copper the regular ore texture, which I
Mm.
don't like. So, because I like the copper texture, I think it suits nicely. So now it's just a little bit of orange and green, so it's harder to see, and it's just looks worse. It's not designed
Yeah.
for it like everything else was always been designed.
They did say that they were gonna keep the diamond texture the same um
Why?
because that was like the iconic one.
No, you want to know what's iconic? Everything else, every ore texture in the game. Why would
Well,
diamond?
yeah, but
Diamond's the
all of
last ore texture you see.
no, but like even then you see that certain pattern of light blue when you're first starting off the game, and like your brain is just like, Jesus Christ, this is amazing. Um
Yes, but I also see that
and
with coal and
everybody
redstone.
sees like all the other ores as like the diamond texture. Like it's
Yes.
got the diamond ore texture. So they were gonna keep that the same, but they ended up not doing that.
Yes.
Which I wish they would have, because that's like just a little. You're not getting all of these the same exact texture for different reasons, but you still get the iconic Minecraft diamond texture.
Yes. Exactly. But the other reason I don't like it is
Hmm.
because of the reason it was added. And tell me if you
I
think this is suspicious or not. As soon as the Dream SMP explodes, and as soon as there's a very liked Minecraft colorblind YouTuber, they add colorblind support for the game, basically, with ores.
That's okay. That's a valid point.
I personally think that they should have,
If
like,
they were gonna do it, they should have done it earlier.
or they should put a little in literally video settings, have a little thing at the bottom, colorblind support, and just make a full like
Like they
colorblind's texture
shouldn't
pack support of the game.
like have the new ores, but it's like how you go in and you can turn on sound effect captions, because people who are harsh of hearing can't really tell where things are coming from, so they need that.
Uh-huh.
I think it should have been the same. Like you can turn on the ore texture like that for colorblind support. I think you're right.
Yes, I mean also have different, but not have like just a switch to turn it on and off. You also have to have colorblind support for every different type of colorblindness. Because
Well, you
I
know
mean, for a new player
they
to the
they
game,
used to
they'll still have
have
trouble finding a difference between diamond, lapis lazuli, and redstone. They'll have trouble finding that difference between
yeah.
it now. So it's still
Um
the same color.
but like they used to have in secret settings, they used to have the colorblind things where it would show you what those looked like.
Yeah,
I think they could have like, I don't like that they got rid of the secret settings at all, but
the
either way.
secret settings were fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't like the new ores. A bunch of people do, and I see why they do. They do look nice. I just I just can't handle. I like the old ones. So I just no, I just don't do. I refuse to switch. As soon as the texture pack came out, I got it. So the other thing I'm still looking for is the Elytras plus texture pack update, so I could get that.
Ah. For those who don't know, if you it makes it so that you can rename an elytra and it changes it to like Breath of the Wild, or it'll make it different texture. It's just different textures for the elytra depending on what you name it.
Which are really cool. Mine's USA flag.
Yeah,
on my back. Same as I don't have my shield on me, but my shield is a USA flag. So I just been looking, they haven't updated it yet. Um, okay, let's talk about now that we're on Minecraft. Vanilla tweaks. Um, I mean, I don't know if anyone's listening to this podcast. If you are a fan of Minecraft, I mean, I looking at vanilla tweaks, a lot of them are very cheaty, but a lot of them are also useful.
makes sense. Yeah,
I mean, more mob heads is literally should be in the game.
yeah.
Um,
I
the
think that should just yeah,
the teleport commands, specifically the TPA, are very useful for servers. My
yeah.
like the one we're on right now.
Uh,
So
which is like in normal Minecraft to teleport to another player, you'd have to do that certain command, which means you'd have to have cheats on. But the TPA command allows anybody to do it. You don't need to even have cheats enabled.
yes, it allows people just to accept the teleport or not.
Yeah, you can decide whether or not you want them to teleport to you.
Correct.
I think that's a. I don't think that's necessarily like
I
a
uh, I
must-have in
mean,
Minecraft because it is semi-cheaty.
but for servers, it's extremely useful,
Yeah,
especially if this our base is being thousands of blocks away. Everyone's base
yeah,
is being thousands of blocks away because most of us had to find the right biome to build in. Even though
yeah,
like three people live around my base because it's the biggest.
yeah.
Um, it I mean Dylan's base is like across is literally right by spawn, which is far away. But I mean with nether portals, it's not that far.
Yeah,
Um, but I mean trigger home also useful for this server and trigger spawn. That's nice just to get this, especially this. I mean, obviously we remove them if we're in a time of war or stuff, so we don't cheat. I mean, I've definitely died when I've used trigger home, which I got definitely I deserved that. Um, but I mean, other stuff. We have the rotation wrench still, which is really nice.
we do have the rotation wrench. We have the redstone rotation wrench and the terracotta rotation wrench.
I feel like the terracotta is more useful.
The terracotta is more useful because the redstone one isn't really that important unless you're in like a small space and you can't really break an item
Mm-hmm.
or break like a comparator or something.
Yes,
You could
if
just
you have to
use that
rotate it
to
and you can't
rotate
really
it.
break it and rotate it,
Yeah,
that's very useful still. But I find more situations. I don't really get that situation a lot. I think I get more situations with terracotta, even though I know how to play terracotta. It's just an odd way of doing it,
yeah,
which I mean most people can agree on. It's definitely one of the hardest blocks to use in the game. Um,
because you can be like just a tad pixels off and it'll screw up the pattern.
correct, which is sucks, especially
Yeah,
like it's just really hard to do. I mean, yeah, but I mean, I think most people will agree that Vanilla Tweaks is cheating. I mean, Azuma Void, who's no longer is part of Vanilla Tweaks, but began it, he uses some on Hermitcraft. He basically runs it. Uh, he doesn't use all the Vanilla Tweaks he's made or helped make on the server because a lot of them aren't very vanilla.
yeah,
So they so he just puts on the ones that he deems
not so
not
cheaty.
as cheaty. Yeah. So, I mean, I get it. It's definitely. I mean, I don't think we are really going to be having like a lot of more of the cheaty ones. Obviously, we have a bunch of stuff that we think should be in the game, such as the um chest plate
Oh yeah,
The
chest
chest
plate
plate
elytra,
elytra combine, which is really cool. That
which is
they're able,
extremely useful.
extremely useful. The craft, a bunch of the crafting tweaks that we definitely
Yeah.
think definitely should be in the game, especially the back to
The slab,
blocks.
that and the like put a certain you get a certain amount of slabs, and it doesn't really make sense if you think about
Hmm.
how it's made. Um,
Especially, yes.
especially like slabs and stairs and stuff,
Uh-huh.
which can be fixed with a um what's it called? It's not a grindstone. It's a
Stonecutter.
stone cutter. But that's not really an option if you're using wooden stairs or wooden slabs.
Exactly, yes. Stairs are definitely the most unbalanced of the game. You wanna know what's even
Definitely.
more unbalanced in vanilla
Mm.
Minecraft? No crafting tweaks, no mods. Trap doors.
Ah, yeah.
I totally believe. I mean, I get how many could see this as, oh, that's like cheats. That's not like pure vanilla. I don't
Mhm.
really care. It's two for 6 pieces of oak planks. You get two trapdoors.
I think
So
that's incredibly imbalanced.
I think changing it to uh the 12 trapdoors instead of two makes total absolute sense. I mean, it's just, I mean, just
It's just it's
makes
perfectly
sense.
balanced as all things should be, really.
It's 6 pieces of wood divided in two. I mean, if anything, I think that slabs need to have the 6 pieces of wood and trapdoors just need to have the three.
Yeah, because trapdoors are smaller than half slabs.
Exactly, yes. And you get less out of them.
Yeah,
And especially for me who built a creeper farm, it's extremely annoying grinding if I had to grind for that many trapdoors.
yeah,
I mean, eventually, I think we are. You might want to. I'll probably make a tree farm, so you can use it for your base too, but also just for wood in general,
yeah,
to craft with. It's that would be like the only way you could get that many trap. I would be able to get that many trapdoors because I'm not just going to a forest and deforesting a freaking area of land.
yeah,
It's
definitely.
it's so I don't know. I just don't understand why they uh think that was like a reasonable trade-off.
Yeah,
But now I have a surplus of trapdoors because I didn't understand how much I could craft. So I'll never run
yeah.
out of trapdoors now. I have about 10 stacks in a chest at my
Wow.
base. So, yeah.
Um, this is gonna be a quick discussion. Advancement or achievement
I
for the
like
Minecraft
I like the
list?
advancements page, but I think the achievements sound better. The achievement word. I think they should just revamped it and not called it an advancement.
I think that they should have certain bits achievements and certain bits advancements. Like if you go into the advancements page and go to the Minecraft, all of them can pretty much be like Stone
All of them are
Age
necessary.
and leveling up and
Every
iron.
single one of them is necessary, except for
Those
Zombie Doctor.
those are advancements. I was gonna say, yeah, zombie doctor. You don't necessarily need a shield.
I mean, you don't need a
Um,
shield, but it's definitely a crucial
it's
part.
definitely useful.
Then going
But
to hut,
all of those can be advancements except for zombie doctor, which is an achievement.
anything that you're not gonna do just randomly, like if you didn't have the advancement page, anything that
Anything
you're
that's not anything that's crucial to the game should be called an advancement, but anything that's like just a challenge for you to solve, that should be an achievement.
yes, so like whatever floats your goat, uh, two by two definitely, do wax on, wax off, tame all cats, they're probably not the cutest predator because you're probably gonna do all that stuff, catch a fish,
Yeah.
uh. it's a serious dedication, a balanced diet, which most people don't do. I don't know how many people eat spider eye. Uh,
I did all that just to get the achievement.
yeah, you actually you got that achievement? Did you get
Mhm.
all the cats?
I did get all the cats. I think I killed all a little bit of them. I have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven left.
The
So I killed four on accident.
oh, the is it the spyglass achievements? Those
Oh
are
yeah, those.
just they're achievements, not that. I mean,
Yeah,
I think definitely the
I
old
can't tell
way.
you what they're called because I still have the lolcat language on.
Do you? Oh my, you still
Yeah,
have lolcat on?
yeah, I do still have
I
lolcat
love
on.
the lolcat language. It's the
So,
best.
is it a bird? Is called are it bird, and then are it ballon, and then is that a supra? Look at the dragon boss through spyglass.
That is what?
That's what that's how it says it. That's how it says dragon.
If anyone doesn't know what we're talking about here, there's
If
a
you go into the Minecraft language settings, there's a language called lolcats, and pretty much it's pretty much Brett described it yesterday, an uwu language.
oh
It's
oh.
like
I don't really think it's that anymore. It's more of like,
it's
do you ever play
like
Undertale?
no, I never did play Undertale.
Well, in the game, there's a secret village that you could get to where it's just a bunch of cats.
Hmm.
So, and they all speak in that kind of like
Like
tongue or
cutesy
language.
language.
Yes, Timmy. Um, so it's a lot like that. I don't know how I got through Undertale. I hate RPGs, but I beat it. I don't know how.
Oh, I love RPGs. I like
I
MMORPGs.
what are MMORPGs again?
Like Legend of Zelda is an RPG. It's a role playing game. But Genshin Impact, which is pretty much just anime Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, is an massive. I think it's massive multiplayer online RPG. I could be wrong on that,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's pretty much just an RPG, but online with a lot of people.
What is the name of it again?
MMORPG.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a certain game. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
was talking about Genshin Impact, but
Yeah, I know Genshin Impact. It's basically it's like
it's
it,
pretty
it,
much just anime Breath of the Wild,
I
like you
love my
said.
Breath of the Wild. I'm so excited for Breath of the Wild 2.
I am actually I'm thinking about it, and it's like, why are they calling it Breath of the Wild 2 when every other game has not had a 2? It's had like a different name to
Because
it.
they haven't revealed the name yet, so it's easier to just say Breath of the Wild 2.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna have a different
I
name.
thought that was an official name.
No, it's gonna have a different name. They just they don't want to reveal the name because it's gonna spoil something big that we haven't seen yet. But did you see the
Ah,
trailer for it?
I didn't.
Okay, we'll come. You'll next week. You watch the trailer and we'll talk about it next week because
Yeah.
it is looks so nice. I mean, I'll explain what people think is going to be going on and how stuff will be like how the game will work next week or how
Yeah.
people think the game will work because there's something that you may not understand. Um, that people have noticed. So, um, but I love Breath of the Wild. It's one of, I almost 100% completed it. And I'm going to 100% complete Age of Calamity here soon. I mean, I basically quit the game because I played about way too much of it. But um, it I just love that entire franchise of Breath of the Wild stuff. I've never played another Zelda game. I just
Really?
I've never yeah, I've played a little bit of Ocarina of Time, but I never got through it because I was like 9. And it was on my 3DS, which had really, really bad controls.
No, I've played Link Between Worlds, Skyward Sword, Twilight
They
Princess,
just
Breath of
remade
the
Skyward
Wild,
Sword.
and I played the original.
Like, did you beat the original?
No, but I'm in the midst of doing that.
Mm. Yeah, so I just, geez, that entire franchise is my favorite. I I've been hyped for the past 2 years. I really wish they replaced Zelda and Smash Brothers with Zelda from Breath of the Wild because it's been way cooler. I mean, the current
Yeah.
Zelda is just so. I mean, it definitely looks
Okay.
good, but it's lame.
Yeah, but one of the things I thought was really weird about Smash Bros is the way Ganondorf looks.
That is true. It is based off of not even any other game, right? Maybe a little, I think Ocarina of
Yeah,
Time
I
it's
think
mainly based
I'm no,
off.
I'm pretty sure he's his own thing.
I know it's odd, but I mean it's the best.
It's off-putting
It is
because
weird.
you'd think they'd have it like as the one from or not Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild,
Hmm. Well,
or like
there
some
isn't really
other, or
one
like
from Breath
Twilight
of the Wild.
Princess or something.
Yeah, I think Twilight Princess would have been the best one to go with.
Yeah,
Because in the game currently, there's no Twilight Princess, like featuring in it.
yeah.
So,
I'm
I,
pretty sure the only thing a lot of people actually think about when they hear Twilight Princess is Wolf Link,
that yeah,
because
I
that was
think
a really, really famous part of,
of the
famous
game,
or infamous part of the game. Yeah.
everybody knows about that. I really hope, I really wish that they remade Twilight Princess instead of Skyward Sword. Because I've been egging to play
Yeah.
Twilight Princess. It just looks good. I mean, because Skyward Sword is not one of the most loved Zelda games out there.
No, if anything, I think it's one of the more obscure ones.
It's just not as.
It's not as popular,
It isn't.
or well known rather, because
Yes.
Twilight Princess isn't very popular.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was so hyped to see that. But I just think about it. Having a Zelda and Smash Brothers with the Sheikah Slate,
Yeah.
able to do a bunch, because in Age of Calamity, that's Zelda's main thing. She can use the Sheikah Slate to attack stuff with like stasis,
She's one of the few
magnesis.
people that can use the Sheikah Slate.
Well, everyone can use the Sheikah Slate. She's just one of the few that
Well,
have
yeah,
one.
but yeah.
So, I mean, it would have been cool because the current one's just literally like I don't even know what game it's based off. Like, I think it's Link to the Past. I don't know. I just it's cool. I mean the other thing I don't like is the new Smash character they add. I get new series character to be added, but I mean, come on, Halo's getting like basically a reboot or well, it's not a reboot, but it's just a game that may revive the series.
Yeah.
So it would have been nice to see Master Chief get in finally.
Well, yeah, but what about, okay, Justice for Waluigi?
True justice for Waluigi.
He needs to be in Smash at one point.
That I totally forgot. People just gave up on Luigi.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
after a while, it was just they're not adding him.
I think it kind of died.
After like the first fighter pack, people are like, okay, his time has
Yeah.
come. Did I? Okay. Um,
Well, okay, I think for them to add Waluigi, they'd have to take out um the summon of Waluigi.
yeah,
Because
there
if you get
is.
the character summon, you can get Waluigi.
Yeah, because that's like kind of a big rule. If it's a support character, I think they're called. I forget what they're called. I don't play with items on. Um, they're uh, they're not allowed to be fighters.
Mm.
So I think that's
But
the big
then,
reason
but
why.
if that were the case with Waluigi, then Wario also shouldn't have been added into Smash.
Wario's not a you can't get him.
Yeah,
But you can't get him as a
as
helper.
yeah, he's no, not as a helper. He's an actual character that you can play as.
Well, I think it's
I
mainly because he's based off the WarioWare games.
Yeah, you're right, because there is the WarioWare map.
Because they're doing a new game in the series now too. So I mainly think it's based off of those, and that's why he's in the game. Because it's not like he's in his regular apparel that you always see him in. You know
The
the Mario
yellow and
suit. Yeah, he's in his WarioWare
he's
wear.
in his like biker outfit.
Yeah, which is from WarioWare. So I get why Waluigi's never that a standoff game. I don't know why Luigi isn't in WarioWare. I've never really played WarioWare, but I
I've
just know
never
he
played
isn't.
WarioWare either.
I just know he isn't prevalent in it.
Yeah,
So I don't know why he's not in it, why he's not a fighter in Smash, but I definitely she should have been included by now. But
yeah, at one point. People really
I've just
wanted
given up
Goku to
hope.
be in Smash for a
No,
while.
no, because you wanna know why? Goku's not a freaking uh fighter.
Video game character.
He's not a video game character. Like there's definitely video games about freaking Dragon Ball,
Dragon Ball.
but I mean, no, he's not. He is
He's not.
not
He's not
specifically a
specifically
fighter.
a yeah. Well, a fighter. A fighter game is better wording.
Yes, yeah, fighter game. Is just no. He's not. He's not. He is specifically not.
He's an anime,
He's an anime. He's not a.
not really a video game.
That's one thing we should probably talk about anime for one episode or one. Sorry, not episode podcast. Because I haven't
It's an
watched a lot
episode.
of them. I've only watched one. Um, which you know what it is. So
Yeah.
I I just no, I don't think Goku should be in it. What's other fighters that have or should be in it? Sheesh. Um, I don't know. Anyways, we are about 1 hour in, so I think this is a good stopping point for us, and we'll next week we will be talking about childhood shows and ranking them on a S to F tier, and I excluding what is it called? Um,
Backyardigans, because
E
that's
tier because
ah
E tier does not make sense as I've learned from Ludwig.
okay. But are we going to have backyardigans in it because that's a big trend on TikTok right now?
I'm
So
not going
would
to base it
we?
off of TikTok.
No, I mean, well, yeah, but should we even have it because it's not even very nostalgic anymore as it's become very prevalent
It
to me at
has
least.
become very prevalent, but I think we should still have it since it was a childhood show.
Yeah.
Sheesh. 27 voice. Anyways,
Sheesh.
it was very nice recording this episode. So
This
actually,
was
it
very
was a little
fun
awkward at parts, but
at the beginning,
it's
definitely.
the first one. So, anyways, next week, uh, S to F, childhood show ranking.